Hello, everyone. Welcome to Alphawisdom. I'm Mystic Cassandria, and we're now in lesson 128. We're talking about the heart line for today, getting to understand the curved line and the straight line. Now, we've gone over this before, but you're seeing it in a little different light. So I'm not leaving anything for chance. I'm going to go over as I need to. Okay? On your screen, you see it says, how do we express love and affection? What type of relationship are we looking for? To discover the answers to these questions, we need to assess whether our heart lines are generally curved or straight. Now, what I've done here is drawn how some heart lines may look. I don't want you to just see the perfect ones. We want to see those that appear to be a little unperfect, but everything is in a proper order. All right, looking at letter A, you see it's a lot of ridges in here, meaning dysfunction on the line, but I have here an arrow pointing straight, so you're reminded that no matter how it looks with all of this, it's a straight line. Lines are either curved or straight. These are examples that we don't always see, but some people do have lines like these, all right? So when you're trying to tell which one is curved and which one is straight, you're looking for a little change in direction up. Let's go on to C, letter C. Look at this. Looks pretty much the same as the beginning, but you see how that loops up? That's the difference. Here is another example, looping up with a curve. Here's just a straight line. That's straight. Okay? Now here's another example, letter B. All of these ridges in here, and it looks like it wants to kind of move up. But there has to be this natural curve, okay? So when in doubt, look toward the end for the curve if you're thinking that it is a curved line, okay? And here's the other example. Curving up, not as obvious as this one, but there is a curve upward, and then you have a line on it. The line does not affect the curve. It just adds more to the definition of what's going on with this line, okay? So I hope this is helping those who have lines that may resemble one of these, even if it's just a little bit. It's important to understand what is straight and what is considered curved. Okay, let's leave this and look at examples. This is a real hand. And we could see a little dysfunction on this line, but it curves up to the index finger. Okay, that's what we're looking for. This is a curved line. All right, let's take another example. All right, you see how this curves very close to the end of the index finger, close to the center. This is obvious, it's right in the center. It's the same evaluation, but I wanted you to see as many examples as we could deal with, all right? So what's going on with the curve? So a heart line ending curved under the index finger, and of course you know that's Jupiter, puts friends and lovers on a pedestal, but feel disappointed and let down when they fall off. They want to believe the best of everyone. They are hard to please, have high standards, act generously to win over others, and are romantic and maybe a little narcissistic. Okay? That's their characteristic. Okay? Now we're going on to the straight one. It's hard to find photos with straight, but they're out there. I just haven't come across one just yet. But here we have heart line going all across the palm. It doesn't head up to the index finger, just goes straight across. And I have here too much love. This represents love and emotion. It's a whole lot. Okay, let's talk about this one. The heart line that extends straight across to the other side of the palm is known as the Humanitarian heart line. This line is found on those of us who put other matters before our relationship. They often are considered humanitarians because of their understanding of suffering and inequality, and some prefer the love of humanity rather than individuals. They are very possessive and blind to the real nature of the person. So you see, they're so caught up in all of this love, being the humanitarian, that they overlook other things that maybe someone who's not a humanitarian would notice. All right? So that's it. So in summary, we have talked about the curved line compared to the straight line. I hope that is clear. We're getting closer to finding out how do you watch out for it? How do the lines help you when you're entering a relationship? You think you found your true love or someone that you'd love to spend time with. We're going to get into that in our next lesson. Well, if you understood this lesson, please give a thumbs up, share, and of course, subscribe. Thank you again for watching. And if you have questions or comments, don't hesitate to leave the information for me, because I will respond back. Okay? Stay safe, be happy, and so long.